Hi. Power went out. Sucks as well because I think that means I have to get the char and the dab again. I'm trying to think, what's the progress I lost? I gotta get the char and the dab again, huh? So I guess I will uncheck those on my spreadsheet, assuming that the game did not save. I didn't save after getting those, I don't think, right? So I gotta uncheck those. That means that we're back down to... how many? 49? Yep. The fossils are fine, because I think the fossils will be the same as they were when I... Oh, and I gotta get lectured by Rossetti now. And this is probably one of the few times where it wasn't my fault. We can't hear you? You should be able to. Yeah, I'm gonna get lectured here, because Rossetti...
Dude.
Yeah, it's not my fault, dude. Alright? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. This is one of the few times in my life encountering you where it was actually not my fault. I've said a million times that it's not my fault, but this is actually the first time where it's been true. At least we do get to listen to this banger. It's true. Lazy bones. I didn't do anything. Oh, that sucks. We gotta get the char and the dab again, man. The fossils, I think, will be the same fossils that we dug up before, so we'll get 2 new ones. He'll still have an axe available. I still won't have a hybrid flower. All those things will be the same. The only thing that will be different is I'm not guaranteed this time to get the char and the dab. So I'm gonna have to find those again. So we're back down to 49 after being at 51. So let's hope that we get the char and the dab as easily this time as we did last time. Oh yeah, and one less coconut as well, but whatever. That's not a big deal. Hey, but maybe that means I can get a coelacanth now. Oh, and I got rid of all the stupid flowers as well. Oh, I was doing so well getting rid of all the flowers, right? I don't even have the stupid timer up.
Hola.
What was the timer at when my power went out? Does somebody remember? What was the timer at? Once we can figure that out, we'll get started. It was about 4:40. Okay, I would like a precise answer. The second that it... 4:20:30. Alright, very funny. At least my power has comedic timing, that it stopped at 4:20. At least 4:27, I know that. Oh, okay. Well, that's a different answer. It's about 4:40?
Can someone just look it up?
4:39:04. Thank you, by the way. 4:39:04. Alright. Yeah, I was doing really well. I was getting rid of all these flowers. I got the char. I got the, dab. I got a second coconut. I got an axe from the shop. I got all my fossils dug up. And, well, now it's all for naught. Hey, maybe a coelacanth, though. If they gave me a coelacanth in the ocean, that'd make up for it. I'd call that even Steven right there. I'd call that even Steven. That's not a coelacanth, though. I can't believe Dagnel survived getting struck by lightning on stream. Okay, but that is what, when your power goes out, it does feel like you're getting struck by lightning for a second, doesn't it? It feels like, because like all your devices just shut off instantly in front of your face, and all the light goes out, and you're like, oh fuck, did I die? Doesn't it feel like when the power goes out that you did die, and your brain just hasn't caught up yet? That's how it feels. That's how it feels. Alright, there's my other coconut. I got that back anyway. Especially at night, yeah. That is only you? Well, no, I got, like, people in Twitch chat telling me, like, yeah, no, I feel that. It feels like you died, and your brain just hasn't processed that. Fuck off, Nat. This Nat has been buzzing in my face this entire stream. No coelacanth. Be positive. Be a coelacan. Do you guys like the YouTube thumbnail that I whipped up for this stream, where I just quickly put a 0.5 next to the day 2, and now it's a day 2.5? Because YouTube streams are weird. Like, I couldn't continue the old stream on YouTube because the way that they do live streams is so strange. They're like these fixed videos that, like, on Twitch you just make you start streaming, but on YouTube you have to schedule a stream, and then after you schedule the stream, then you go live with that stream, and then after you go live with that stream, you can't just resume that stream. You have to make a whole new one. It's really weird. And so on YouTube, I had to make a whole new stream and call it day 2.5. On Twitch, I just kept it day 2. And I whipped up a new thumbnail with the 0.5 next to it because I was like, I was waiting for my internet to come back on because obviously my modem had shut off in the power outage. So while I was waiting on that to come back, I whipped up the 0.5 thumbnail. And I thought it was pretty clever, but I'm just like, man, why does it gotta be like this? This is so weird. YouTube moment? They just don't, like, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube does live streaming very well. Or maybe I'm just too used to Twitch. Yeah, all of our appliance clocks are going to be off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to reset all the oven, the microwave. And the microwave is faster than the oven is, and it angers me greatly. Because the microwave, after like a week, will be... I want to say the rate with which the microwave pulls ahead of the oven clock is like 30 seconds a week. So after a week, if I were to synchronize my oven clock and my microwave clock, a week later, the microwave would be about 30 seconds ahead of the oven clock, which is a lot of time to be out of sync. Like, that's really bad. And so after a week, it'll be a whole, or after 2 weeks, it'll be a whole minute off. We let it get to the point where it ended up being like 2 minutes off. And before we were like, okay, we gotta sync these again. So now we're gonna have to go sync them again, except this time not because of the drift, but because of the power outage. I hate that. I hate when that happens. I get really angry. The microwave is faster than cooking for the oven, too. Yeah, well, much in the way of the oven. It's also more shit. It actually means your electrical is done sort of wrong because it means different amounts of powers are reaching both clocks. I mean, dude, the microwave is like kind of like a cheap Walmart microwave that we bought in a haste because we didn't realize that the apartment that we were moving into wouldn't have a microwave. We had one just built into the apartment where we used to live, and so we didn't have a microwave when coming here, and so we were like, ah, fuck. In a panic, we just bought one on the cheap from Walmart. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt to the microwave, or rather, not the benefit of the doubt to the microwave, because it's cheap. Is that all my fossils? I had one in my pockets when I started the day, which makes me feel like I should have one more somewhere around here. Hey, but on the good side, I think I dug up that pansy there, and now I'm going to collect it today. So yippee, that mistake gets corrected. Rectified. It's a bad microwave, dude. Like, the door doesn't even shut without... Like, microwaves, a good microwave, you can, like, toss the door closed, and it'll close. This one, it gets like, it doesn't close. You have to like force it closed. Like I'm a peasant. Instead of just swinging it closed. Because the latch sucks or something. I don't know. Alright, can I at least get my char again? No. Fuck. I don't care about not getting the dab again. The char burns my ass that I have to get that again. The dab I don't even have scheduled for right now, but the char I do. The char, I'm going to be upset that I have to get again. Alright, I got all the flowers out of here. Now I'm, like, tempted to save my game intermittently so I don't lose my progress. Like, whenever I do a big bit of progress, save my game so that in case this happens again. Which, it was raining in real life. And it has stopped, so I have reason to believe that that probably won't happen again, but you never know. With these antiquated power grids, you never know. It could happen again. Like, if I get the coelacanth here, I'm saving. That's not a coelacanth, that's a red snapper. That's not even coelacanth size. Was that really not a very large shadow? Oh, well, I guess this probably isn't either then. Is there a limit on like, how many fossils can spawn in a day? Yeah, it's 3, but I had 1 in my pockets when I spawned in, so I thought that there should be 1 more, but maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I went to the museum to donate these fossils last time, I think there was only 3 total that I had, so yeah, maybe this is it. And I think the fossils should be the same as what they were. I think they should be the same. So I should get 2 of these 3, should be new ones. Because I think that they're generated when the town first, I don't know, like generates that day, if you know what I mean. Hey. Ooh! That was a coelacanth. I have a hard time thinking that a sea bass would have pulled up that fast. Ouch. Ouch. See ya, can't. That's pretty funny. Time that person out. No, I'm kidding. That was pretty funny. Yeah, that was quick, man. Like, I was also really slow to that. So, was that the dab? No, that's an olive flounder. Fart! I can't even get the stupid dab anymore. Alright, whatever. I gotta do a museum run. Forget it. I mean, they're fast, man, in this game. Fishing's just hard in this game, dog. It really is. Could this be? I think this is a gyroid, if I remember right. I'll do the thing with the pitfall again. I'll do the thing with the pitfall that I did last time. Donate the fossils, try to get the char and the dab again, and then, like, right, I was planting the coconuts. As my power went out, I think I was planting the coconuts. And that's, okay. So at least get back to that point, so that all we have to do is just focus on getting the char again. That's what we'll do. And then I'll try to get the dab again as well, and maybe half sort of look for a coelacanth. No, I don't need to hear this again, I'm sorry. We already saw this. We already saw this. We already saw this. We don't need to see this again. Alright. I don't remember which fossil was what, but let me just speed through this here. I don't mean to be rude, Blathers, but my power did just go out. Oh, a Dimetrodon skull is not one that I found last time, so okay, well that's new. I guess we do get new fossils. That's fine, because the Dimetrodon skull is new. We do need that. So that'll be number 50. As long as 2 or 3 of these are new, then that's fine. I don't really care. You can't speak to him like that? Well, I just did. And I'm sure he would understand if he knew my power was out. I'm sure he would understand. Saber-toothed skull, I believe, is also new, so that'll be 51. Right? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that's already 2 out of 3. Let's try to make it 3 out of 3 that are new. Power outage was a really complex time save strat. Well, it did almost give me a coelacanth, so that would have saved a lot of time versus trying to get it in the future. I don't know. I don't know. Triceratail. Triceratail. That's also new. Dude, alright. Well, the power outage got me one more fossil than I had last time. We got all 3 new ones this time. As opposed to 2 out of 3. Actually, insane tech. Tell him Rossetti got you. I'm sure he'll understand. I also have a red pansy to plant. Not that it's going to do anything, because they never do anything. Tom Nook should have an axe for sale. I don't think that should change. I guess the fossils are not predetermined. Or, I don't know, it must work differently than how I understand it. Does he still have an axe for sale, though? He does still have an axe for sale. I believe it's in the same spot as well. Yeah, those are all the same tools that we had last time. Okay. Thanks, Just a Guy for Deltarune. Alright. Let me get that axe out so that when I leave, I can go chopping trees. Tom Nook is a disgusting capitalist. He's actually not. He's pretty nice. Like, man, dealt with some problematic landlords in my life. Currently dealing with some pretty, I'm currently dealing, my landlords, which not really, I don't know, when you have, like, when you rent from, like, an apartment company, I don't really consider them landlords. I consider them, like, the apartment management. But anyway, I wish my landlords were like Tom Nook, man. That's all I'm saying. My landlords could do with being a little bit more like Tom Nook. I bet if I had a sink that was backed up in my house in-game, Tom Nook would waste no time getting over there and being like, hey, bub, what's the matter? I bet he'd have no problem doing that. I bet he would do it with a smile on his face. Alright, these will be my coconut trees. He would make you wait 4 business days? Wait, in what world does he make you wait 4 business days for something in this game? You can order something at 4 a.m. on a Sunday, and it would still get there the next day. Amazon don't even do that shit, man. What are you talking about? I time you out for just being so blasphemous. And then raise your rent? He doesn't even raise your rent! First of all, you don't even rent! So there's nothing to raise. He raises your mortgage, but that's only because he's adding whole new rooms to your house. Mindfulness and peace. Not a coelacanth. I thought that mindfulness and peace would get me a coelacanth, but it didn't. Don't pay attention to the rage bait. That's actually so true. It is just rage bait, isn't it? Oh, you little twerps got nothing better to do for your day except try to rile my little friggin'... rile my damn dogs up. That's true. I don't want to spend too much time looking for the coelacanth. Also, what size is the dab? Is it a medium like that? Oh, hey, I got this guy again, though. Still probably no scallops for him, though, if I had to guess. I thought it was one size bigger. It might be. It might be. Horse mackerel. Now, that is shocking, but I do believe that's the first horse mackerel I've gotten. Well, it's not the dab. That's okay, though. Cool. Horse mackerel. That is shocking, actually. How is that the first horse mackerel I've caught? Of course, mackerel. Yeah, I think it might be one size bigger than that. Alright, let's cut down trees. What's my mail? Is it the same, like, mom letter that I got? It's the one dish your dad has mastered, and it's nice, but 3 days of spaghetti is a bit much. Oh, come on, man. What good is making pasta if you're not going to make it for the next, like, 2 days? These flowers are watered because it's raining, so I don't have to worry about that. That's nice. Alright, starting from the very tippy top. Let's get chopping. Whoop! Big miss.
Yo, yo,
I like when the tree hits the side of the cliff. Just a big bonk. That's a good sound. That's a good sound right there. 1-800, are you chopping? Oh, I'm chopping. Thanks, Christian Uwu, for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. The plan is to leave, like, the guide said for the all bugs speed run, they said leave 15 to 25 trees. I thought that was a bit much, but I guess that'll be the goal. Whatever, less chopping than I have to do, so I don't really care. Uh-oh. Whatever. The fact that Tom Nook was just hated because people didn't want to pay us stuff for their house, last time I checked, that's just life. I am very much of the opinion that anyone who genuinely hates Tom Nook is under the age of whatever it is that you need to, like, pay rent or a mortgage. I'm just saying it, man. A lot of people perpetuate the idea that Tom Nook is evil because they just rehash their opinions that they came up with from a comment on Reddit. That's all I'm saying, man. You think, like, landlord equals bad. Well, I have you know, that is true most of the time, but in this game, he's actually a pretty swell guy. Like, you start paying rent, or a mortgage, God forbid, you're gonna realize Tom Nook's a pretty swell guy. You could literally never pay him if you wanted. That's also true. You get stuck with a fuck-ass house, but it's true. I hate Lyle. Now, that's a guy that you can hate. I understand that. That one's understandable. Whoop. Tom Nook ain't gonna take your ass to collections, even if he has every right to do so. Some of you broke-ass bitches. Is this it? I should leave some stumps, but we can do that later. I hate leaving the cherries and stuff on the ground, but honestly, it's just not worth it. Especially since I gotta make up for all the time that I lost. When my power went out, I'm like, man, I cannot be spending fucking time getting rid of all these damn cherries and shit on the ground. New Animal Crossing game where Tom Nook evicts you? Yeah. That's called life, man. Ooh, I got a Snailium. Look at that. Cool. I have that in the miscellaneous category because I couldn't anticipate when a rainy day would come by. So, got that. It's actually 54 according to my sheet. I don't know about Snailium. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to make it work. I want to make Snailium work, but it just doesn't have the same charm as Pillium. It doesn't. I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to force a fad. And you know that you shouldn't do that. You know, you and I should get matching outfits? Okay, cool. Get an MVP shirt. Snailford. Anyway. Pillium's the OG. Yeah. It's like, Snailium is that 80s show. But Pillium is that 70s show. I don't know if that's close enough to count as the waterfall for the sake of getting a char, but I'll try. I mean, he's kind of... Oh, there's also a dig spot there. Maybe that's my fossil that I thought I couldn't find. I'll try. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. If this is a char, I'll be happy that we've at least made up most of the progress. No, that's a cherry salmon. Lart. Is there any other fish that I got before that power outage? Because I'm like, man, do I even have the cherry salmon donated? I might have to go through my museum list and be like, cross-reference my spreadsheet just to make sure that there was nothing else that I am missing. That power outage really fucked me up. Is this stream AI generated? No, an AI wouldn't time you out for 2 minutes. Yes. Seismo tail. Do I need that? I do not need that. That's a duplicate. Unforge. Snail, horse mackerel. I'll try to donate the cherry salmon as well, because, well, I can just look at the exhibits list. He's not an insect, Blathers. I should inform you, some cultures consider snails a delicacy. That means that someone somewhere would eat this. How I fear for that person. Escargot, man. I've never had it. Is it good? I'll be honest with you, I'm not too enthused about the idea of it. Tell me, Dagnel, how do you like to eat your fried horse mackerel? Tartar sauce? Vinegar? Ah, cocktail sauce? I didn't say that! You're putting words in my mouth. Yeah, let me check the exhibits page here. Like cherry salmon? Cherry salmon's on there, yeah. Yeah, I think the only fish that we lost out on is the char and the dab, which is not so bad. So I guess now that we got everything back how it was, I will... it looks like it's fine outside. I don't think my power is going to go out again. I sure hope not, anyway. I was thinking about saving and then at least, like, you know, bookmarking my progress to this point, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Oh, I still gotta plant that rose. Famous last words? I mean, that's actually the first time I think in this place that my power's gone out. I just, look, I'll take the chance. I'll take the chance. I'll tempt fate. I don't care. I'll tempt fate. I'd like to think that it would not happen again. Also, yeah, okay. I had to check something. Let's go plant this rose and then take a little bit of time. Try to get our char and our dab again. Again, the char more necessary than the dab, but again, while it's raining, I don't mind the opportunity to try to look for a coelacanth.
That's not where I wanted that.
Thank you. Was it weather? It was quite nasty outside when my power went out. It didn't look that bad. Some nasty little storms have rolled through since I've moved here, and none of them have knocked the power out. That rather innocuous-looking one did. It's not that big of a boy. That's like a rainbow trout. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, a carp-sized guy. That's freaky, though. He bit down so quick as well. Freaked me out. Yeah, I'll just do like a little, we don't need to check the whole river. Just a little coelacanth. I'm a bit mad that I did lose that coelacanth. That's not a dab size, right? I have this all on my spreadsheet. I have the shadow sizes and everything. I should just look. Yeah, that's like zebra turkeyfish. Zebra turkeyfish is a small shadow size. The dab is a medium. Okay. So we're looking... The dab will be one bigger than that. That size. It's just so confusing across the games because the shadow sizes don't stay consistent. The dab is like a red snapper size in New Horizons, for example, but in this game, the red snapper is one bigger than this. There you go. Alright, we got our dab back. That's cool. Got our dab back. We've almost made up our progress. Alright, cool. Still want to look for a coelacanth, but the char is more important right now. This boy moved. He was on the other side of the river. I was like, am I crazy? That's not where he was last time. No. And so if nothing spawned there, you're just like SOL, man. You are just SOL, my friend. Yeah. What? I saw this movie yesterday about a guy who shampooed with cappuccino. Have you seen it? Nope. What? Get with the times. That's why everyone wants an opulent rug. Is because of this movie. Look, I have an extra. Take mine. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks. I don't care to talk. I'm not in the mood. I could humor Biscuit. I will not humor more than Biscuit. That's it. That was my limit. Alright, I'm gonna do one more pass by...
Money. Move penis.
Yeah, that is the funny thing that I said yesterday. Yeah. Thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. I'll do one more little look for the coelacanth. And then one more little look for the char. That's not a coelacanth. And then I'll move on to the next day. Because I think the most important thing right now is still the hybrid flower. And the fact that that hasn't given me anything is pissing me off. It's PMOing me. It's really frying my ass. Guys, I'm just gonna say it. And you're like, no, don't stoop to that level. Don't do it. But this is just the situation that calls for this word to be used. And we, as a society, have mostly moved on from words like these, but there are times and places where words like these are appropriate to be used. And I think that this is one of them. If you're of a, you know, if you're a more sensitive person, you might want to mute the stream. So I'll give you a minute, because this, I'm just gonna say it, this is a bunch of malarkey. This is a bunch of malarkey. I don't fucking care. Cancel me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Look at that little around the cliff blind cast. You don't see MLG gameplay like this just anywhere. I don't even think this is a friggin' coelacanth-sized fish. It's too small. Crying, shaking, can't believe this. I don't give a fuck. Cry to your mama. That's so much I do not give a farting crap. More AC challenge videos, sir?
What do you think I'm doing?
Hello? Is this thing on? Oh my god, he's literally off the screen.
Yo, yo, yo.
Damn it. Thanks, Friendly Faded, for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Alright, check the char. Next one is coelacanth, I swear. That'd be nice. I don't even need it right now. I don't know why I just, it's like, oh, I don't need the coelacanth right now. I have many hours ahead of me still in this challenge to get it. But I'm just like, man, what a load off my shoulders it would be to get it now and not have to worry about it in the future. What a load off of my shoulders it would be. Okay, that could be a char. That could be a char. Don't you get away from me. Don't get away from me. Don't go to the other side. Don't go to the other side. Don't go to the other side! It's a bunch of bullshit! It's a bunch of bullshit! I gotta calm down. Okay. We got the char again. We're caught up. We're all caught up. And the good thing about it is that there was no drama or bullshit about it. It was easy, it was simple, it was quick. No drama, no bullshit. Alright. We're all caught up. We're back to where we were pre-power outage. Let's get that donated. Let me do one more little coelacanth check, and then we're going to go time travel again to get the hybrid flower. Now I'm going to sit on it. Man, he a freak for real. I can't believe he said that. Now I'm going to sit on it. It's such a freaky thing to say, man. Why would he say that? This freakazoid. Nah, I think it's too small. What the hell, man? These shadow sizes are crazy. The shadow size situation's crazy. Hello, this is fearless ass fish. Shoo. 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 Mm-mm. See, like, I think that's a red snapper, too. That is just not a red snapper, dude. That is ginormous. I just refuse to believe it, but it's true. I know it's true. We just saw it. It's so large. That was instant. Yeah, olive flounder. Alright, one more. I know I keep saying it, but like one more little pass by the ocean. I want this thing. I want it I want to not worry about it. I want to have the luxury of not worrying about this. Because there's a part of this run in like the middle, in like the summer months, as you'd expect, where there is just so much, like Dorado, Arapaima, Arowana. Oh my god, just like a million bastard fish that I have to get. And it would just be so nice that while I'm struggling with all those in the middle of this run, which I inevitably will be, I'll at least be able to hang my hat on the fact that, well, at least I don't have to get the coelacanth. At least I already got that out of the way. And I just think about how nice it would feel to do that. It's like doing the dishes the night before, so that when you wake up the next day and you come home from work, and you're like, nice, the dishes are done. I don't have to worry about that. Work was hard, it sucked. I come home, I'm tired. I just want to put on my Everybody Loves Raymond, and I want to sit down and I want to eat some leftovers, but oh no, I gotta wash the dishes. But if you do the dishes the night before, the coelacanth is the dishes. The coelacanth is like the dishes. It's like I want to do the dishes so that the next day, when I come home from work, you get it. I hate Everybody Loves Raymond. What the hell is wrong with you? What is so offensive about it? It's such an inoffensive sitcom. Not great, but... Jeez, I don't know if anyone feels so strongly about it. Of all shows? Dude, that shit was really popular back in the day. It's not like a niche little show. It's like one of the most popular sitcoms of all time. Is Dagnel read YouTube chat? No. Yeah, that's coelacanth sized. That was too slow if it was a coelacanth. Way too slow. Best show is Parks and Rec. I can't watch sitcoms at all. They make my skin crawl because of how forced the humor is. See, I feel that way about some shows. Sitcoms doesn't do that for me. But some shows, like, I was talking about it earlier, and I hate to clown on it because, you know, it's probably someone's favorite show in here. But Charmed, dude. Charmed bugs the shit out of me because of how canned it is sometimes, man. Oh, it just bugs the freaking bugs out of me. It really does. Thanks, Bowie Apple, for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I've never heard of that show, dude. Yeah, because it's from like 1999, so you guys haven't watched anything older than like 2018. You consider Chernobyl, the HBO miniseries, to be like retro TV. I don't think this is even a sea bass. No. That's not why I missed it. I missed it because that was a skill issue, but I don't think it was a sea bass anyway. Alright, I'm done. Let me sell all the fish that I got. And the rug, apparently. Oh, and I gotta donate the char. It's a very random example to use. No, it's not. I've been watching it lately. So that's why. Overly scripted humor gives me the worst secondhand embarrassment. It's not even just that. The thing about Charm that annoys me... First of all, I hate the, like, monster a week format. I need to donate the dab as well, right? Every bad guy... It's like, with these old shows, you can always tell when the bad guy shows up.
Because he talks like this.
And he's a big, jacked, ripped guy. You'd watch these shows and you think that everybody was big and jacked and ripped, and every woman was busty and blonde. My goodness, they couldn't have an original character on any of these shows. Ah, I just hate the format. Just not a fan. Do you guys remember Go Animate? You guys remember Go Animate? Remember that shit? Unfortunately, dude, Go Animate, man. That was a time when YouTube videos would be just be like people's shitty Go Animate animations on YouTube, man. Okay, next day. Oh, I don't want to end stream at least until I have the hybrid. Is that so much to ask? How did they not get in trouble for using... They would just use Family Guy assets, didn't they? Oh my gosh. It's funny because now Family Guy looks like it was made in Go Animate. It's how, like, stiff and... I don't know. It looks... I thought every teenager... That's true. Then they cast teenagers as, like, these 30-year-old men. It's like, man, I don't look... I probably look rather young for my age, but I still don't think I could look like a teenager if I tried to play one, man. It's ridiculous. They got dudes my age playing TV show teenagers. No, I don't want to reset the stupid clock. Please, hybrid. If I get a hybrid today, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. When you get a musical number, though, that animation budget can get real good. That is true. They do kind of go... They do allocate all their funds and efforts into making catchy songs. Nothing. I at least got an offspring on that one, even if it was red. I can add it to the pile. Can inbreed with all of its fellow red roses. So another one here. I don't think this was a hybrid, though. I think this was just planted outside of whoever's house that was. I guess I should get rid of this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! I didn't schedule a day for you yet. Oh there, friend. Crazy Red don't know who you are or where you came from. You got a problem, and now your problems are my problems. See, Crazy Red's ain't your normal high-end furniture store. It's members only. So you gotta prove you're a member and give me the password. You do know the password, right? Foot in the door? I don't know. And I can't back out of it? I'm just locked in? Oh.
What if I just Googled it? Because I'm pretty sure that they're not random.
Animal Crossing Wild World. Red password. List of passwords. Foot in the door. Eye on prize. That's it, alright. Nice. Good, good. If I really want... So your villagers will give it to you. But I think that because... I think if I get it wrong, I won't be able to access him for the day. So, I didn't want to miss my chance today. So now I gotta buy a membership. Hey, you're not really a member? Oh, I knew it. I know where you're coming from. I really and truly do. But here at Crazy Reds, we only allow people that we know and trust to join up. That's how we're able to offer our members the best deals anywhere. Guaranteed. Goodness gracious, quit burping. Alright, I'm in. Let's get a membership. I'm not having fun, dude. Let me in. Red ain't some raccoon with an apron who pretends to be your friend. These guys used to be shady back in the day. Yeah, he wants me to pay up. 3,000 bells. It's not bad, dude. It's not bad.
Before the fuzz gets here.
And now he's going to mail me the password the day before he visits. Or the day of him visiting. I don't really remember. But anyway, I don't have to Google the password every time now. Or I could, because maybe that would be easier than writing the letter. Hey, anyway, what do we got here? That's the perfect painting. So let me just confirm that the perfect painting is actually one that comes from Red. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. So the perfect painting... So the thing about paintings in this game is we don't know whether they're real or not. There's no way to distinguish them by looking at them, like there is in New Leaf and New Horizons. And unlike City Folk, Feng Shui has no effect on whether the painting that you buy from Red is real or fake. And GameCube, there was no fake paintings, which is kind of why I did Wild World last, because I knew that the paintings in this game would be worse than in any other game. So, yeah. We just kind of got to brute force it and just keep buying paintings until we've gotten them all. And I want to knock as many out during the time that we're catching bugs and fish, so that when we get to the end and we inevitably still need paintings, we don't have to worry about as many. So, I'm just going to hope that this perfect painting's real. There's nothing I can do about it if it isn't. I'm just going to buy it and hope that it is. So we'll see. Thanks, Eel Lemons, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. So we'll run that over to Blathers. Have him tell us that it's fake, probably. I don't know what the chances are. Maybe it's just 50-50. But even still, that means that you have to realistically see every painting twice in order to have a, you know, a reasonable chance to have donated all of them. We all know that we probably won't get that lucky. And I mean, even just seeing every painting twice is going to take a long time, so yeah. It's gonna be tricky. And plus, there's 2 paintings that are spotlight item only paintings, which is why we needed to make the second character. So, yeah. It was just a, it's basically just gonna be getting lucky. Let's go run it over there now. What? You already said this! Oh my god, do I have to see this again for you to stop talking to me about it? Like, respectfully. Enough. I fear I might have said a wee bit too much. Yeah, I think you should have. Like, I thought that because this was a new day, he would tell me something new. But no. Alright. Cross your fingers. Let's see. Who? Indeed, woohoo. This is a perfect painting. I must admit, this is the first time I've seen one with my own eyes. Unlikely as it seems, there it is in all of its glory. Alright, that seems good. That seems like... Yeah, I mean, he put it in his pocket, man. Nice. Alright, that's one painting down. Nice. 19 to go. Cool. We're 1 for 1. Terra skull. I have the wings. I don't have the skull, so that's a new fossil as well. 58. Cool. Nice. Alright. We need more fossils, and... Check the hybrids above the museum to see if any of those gave me a black or purple flower. I doubt it. It's just not meant to be, man. It's just not meant to be. Fossils and... I mean, I got another rainy day, so we could look for the coelacanth again. If we really want to. I might do a couple of look-sees around the ocean. Worth a glance. Yeah, worth a glance. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. That was a big boy, but I don't think it was that big. Because, like, Dorados and Arapimas can't spawn right now, so... Aren't we all? No, actually, there's a fair amount of people out there who struggle with no mental ailments whatsoever. Some would say that there are people out there who are not losing their mind. Crazy enough to think. Crazy as it is. That's a red snapper. Get out of here. That's a thing. Dude, it is actually crazy because, like, I swear to God, I don't know if this is actually true, but I'm like, I don't believe somebody. If somebody said to me, like, I don't have any mental illnesses, none of them, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't say this to them, but in my head, I'd be like, what the hell? What a weird place for a flower. I'd be like, you must. That's impossible. You can't not have anything. That's not right. You can't do that. Maybe it's true, though. I don't know if I believe it. I'd almost be like, yeah, no, you thinking that you have no mental illness means that, like, you must have something. Like, you're obviously so fucked up that you might, to think that you must have something. Nah, maybe it's true, though. Stage, yeah, like, you're just in denial. I did not say that. That's just rude. That's just rude. I'd think it, though. I'd be like, man, how? You, like, have you had adversity in your life? Darn. In this economy? Like, I used to think I didn't either. It was only like... See, this isn't right. But I'm like, every time somebody says that, which is never. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever asked that question or heard that response. But if somebody were to say that to me, I'd be like, do you not, or have you just not found out yet? But that's not the right way to think. Not everybody is as mentally unhealthy as I, so I can't assume that. But I'd be like, maybe you just don't know yet. I met someone who didn't have one thing going on. Oh, bless their heart. Bless their heart. Red snapper, I think. Blind as hell. Probably an olive flounder then. Oh, or that. I don't need any more trash, though. I gaslit my sister. What a horrible way to start a sentence. I gaslit my sister into thinking that when you caught trash into this game, it made the ocean a little bit more blue. Or the river, whatever it was. I had her really thinking it, too, I swear. She was like, no, it doesn't. I was like, yeah, dude, you gotta watch. Damn it. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta look at it, like, turns like a little bit more blue. And then she was like, oh, yeah, maybe, maybe. My lying ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. I don't gotta worry about that. Oh, yeah. That feels like $1,000,000 right there. That feels like $1,000,000. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that thing anymore. What's going on, girls? What you talking about? You read the latest issue of Miss Nintendique? I thought of you the second I saw the cover story. Is this like some tabloid magazine? Thanks, Pizza... Thanks, Pizza, for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Hey, don't freak out at me. I'm just trying to help you. You're still into martial arts, aren't you? With all those high kicks and stuff. Yeah, but I don't... Oh, I think I see where you're going with this now. I got this mole cricket out of my ear, man. I got this mole cricket out of my ear. I was happy to listen to the conversation until his started buzzing. Man, that's so good. I'm so happy to have that done. In the toils of all the fish that will come, mostly in the summertime, the Dorado, the Arapaima, the Arowana, and all those, as I toil away at those, I'll at least be happy that I don't gotta worry about the coelacanth no more. Shut up, dude! Get to work! Golly! There's always a problem with this guy. It was once thought that the coelacanth had gone extinct. Indeed, right up until a scholar saw them lined up in a market. That would clearly suggest that they're edible, don't you agree? Please don't eat it. Please don't eat it. I'd rather you not. And then I don't need to donate the sea bass, but I do have a couple fossils. Iguanodon torso. I have the full iguanodon, so we don't need that. What a shame. I'm almost through my orange beverage. Ammonite. I definitely need that. And that's number 60. Alright. 60 of 184. That means we're almost a third of the way done. The ammonite looks like it would be related to spiral-shelled creatures, but I've got a whopper of a surprise for you. They are actually part of the same family as squid and octopi. Just imagine. All that remains of these enigmatic creatures are their shells. Despite extensive research, we're still not sure what their bodies look like. Is that actually true? Because this game came out in 2005, man. We may know what they look like now. Plant the red rose, plant the pansy. And then, dude, I might be willing to call it there for the day. Well, I don't know. We could keep going for a little bit. The power outage got me all messed up as far as, like, how long I've streamed. I don't even know anymore. Because it's like, I've been streaming for an hour and 4 minutes, but it's only because it's been an hour and 4 minutes since my power went out. But I guess I usually start streaming at 1, and now it's 4:04, so I guess that means I've been streaming for like 3 hours total. So we can go a little bit longer. Maybe we'll go one more day. Maybe until we get the hybrid flower. Or yeah, however many days that takes. And we'll also check for an axe in the store. Did I already check the store today for an axe? I gotta sell all this crap anyway, so let's go over there and check. Let's fry Diva. She's not even in this game. They didn't add her ass till New Leaf. Something's rumbling in my ear. What is this? Oh, he's got a hearth? A space heater? Yeah, space heater looks like that, man. Yeah, like damn kerosene space heater. Jeez Louise. No axe. coal-powered furnace. Yeah, like, what the hell? I heard that in my left ear when I walked into the store. I'm like, what the hell are you selling? That's a portal to hell. That's that shit that the Flying Dutchman dropped Squidward in on that one episode, Shanghai, where he unzipped the fabric of reality and he dropped him into that, like, Picasso verse that he kept infinitely falling through. That's what that shit leads you to right there. Yeah, I came to play. I always get jump scared by, like, Lengad. Freaky. Looking it up, scientists think ammonites look a lot like squids with shells. Huh. Interesting. Though they still don't know. What's up, Sophie Colley? Hi. Is it raining again? Nope. The storm has finally passed. Hey, Dagnel, can you say, eat him up, sis? There you go. Do you remember that huge tree in the backyard? Well, it's dead now. Yeah, I remember that one. I think she sent me that last time I played Wild World. What's Lengad's story? He's just me. He's Dagnel, but he's evil and fucked up. Oh, I got an apple. Not me. Nummy. Nothing, 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 nothing. What made him that way? Society. Also, he's just kind of like... He was always kind of a strange guy. Get these stupid frickin' flowers. I'm going to move this one over here somewhere so that it keeps not encroaching into... I think it's Peanut's house. She's always planting new flowers outside of her house, and it keeps making me think that it's something that these flowers made, but it's not. He's a bum, then. Do you think that somebody whose society has turned evil and twisted and messed up is automatically a bum? Do you think that every bum that you see out there on the street has some, like, downtrodden story about how society and life treated them unfairly? Maybe they just wanted to be. Like Diogenes. Trees are coming along nicely. Dagnel, please, I spent like 20 hours to get Tom Nook's paintings in AC... What the hell? ACLGTTC. Animal Crossing, let's go to the city. Okay, dude, I was like, what the heck is this game? Dagnel, please, I spent 20 hours to get Tom Nook paintings in ACLGTTC. Right, I forgot that they call city folk, let's go to the city. Jesus, what a mouthful. You people in Europe must not be in a rush that you have all day to say the name of the Wii entry of the Animal Crossing series. Goodness gracious. You guys not in a rush over there? Goodness gracious. I thought this was like a tabletop game. I'm like, what? They made an Animal Crossing tabletop game? What the hell? Oh, dude, you gotta make your feng shui. You gotta get your feng shui up, man. You gotta get your feng shui up. Other than that, no, I don't have any tips because it's completely random after that. Animal Crossing. Let's go to the city. Jesus Christ. Do you not value your time? I don't really get the name change. I guess folk is kind of an American term. Not really. Maybe. I don't know. It's still like what about like you could have just said like a different word other than folks that means the same thing, like blokes. Animal Crossing City Blokes or Animal Crossing City Lads or something. You could have done something. You just changed the one word. You didn't have to do the let's go to the city. Because if you really wanted to make it like British, for example, you'd be like Animal Crossing, let's put on our wellies and take the underground to the urban region. That's probably what you would have called it if you really wanted to like localize the name for the you know, the underdeveloped countries. You could have done that instead. Animal Crossing, escape to the country. Animal Crossing City Folk in Chicago be like, Animal Crossing, let's go to the French room and take the L to Jewel. They should do that. Every major city should get a localized translation for that video game. Animal Crossing in New York be like, Animal Crossing, let's go take the urine-stenched 2 train to Manhattan. While some guy is giving his stand-up comedy routine on the subway. I got all my fossils. I don't get regional changes because they're never needed, like Rhythm Heaven versus Rhythm Paradise. Clearly they think that some people aren't going to heaven. And they want to let them down easy by being like, oh, paradise. Animal Crossing, let's feed the pigeons. Yeah. Alright. Fuck! Back again, are we? My dad's from Wisconsin. He totally says front room. Yes, dude, the front room. Gotta go to the front room. Ah, more dino shit. I already got that. Maybe LGTTC is just the English name Nintendo picked, but they doubted Americans can or want to read more than 2 words. Thanks, Elizabeth, for the gift sub to Charlotte. I appreciate that. And Charlotte, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Triceratops. I do need the Triceratops. Alright, 61. Oh, because you won the World Cup bracket challenge. Ow! Good job. I'm Canadian, we got City Folk too. Yeah, because I think it's like a North American localization, not just an American one. Fern fossil. I already got the fern fossil. Alright, 1 out of 3. You're gonna start getting some 1 out of 3s. That's only reasonable to expect at this point. Do you have any plans for what the next challenge will be? Nope, sorry. Alright. I have another red rose. Is there even point in adding on to the red rose pile at this point? Honestly. How do you feel about the Dodgers-Tigers trade last week? I think you hate it unless you're a Dodgers fan, right? So, and I'm not a Dodgers fan, so I think that tells you all you need to know, right? I just looked it up, and apparently Let's Go to the City is a more direct translation of the original title, and City Folk was a localization of North America. Yeah, see, they think that we're stupid. Alright, surely one more flower will do, right? Let's go to the shitty. Alright, dude. Let's go to the shitty. Alright. Alright. I've seen people like you before. Nothing good comes out of people like you. Nothing good comes out of people like you. I've seen your type roll through here a few times. Saying stuff like, let's go to the shitty instead of let's go to the city. I've seen your type around here. Nothing good ever comes of you. Alright, to get rid of you now before you stir any more of a ruckus. Hey Dagnel, if you're interested in these Animal Crossing games, I bet you'd love Dobutsu no Mori. It's pretty underground. I doubt you've heard of it. What, like I have to dig it up? Not really in the mood, to be honest with you. Oh, it's the sleaze. Oh, I hate this guy, but I need this guy. I need this guy. This guy is how I set the day of the week that Red shows up. And he's gonna yammer on for 5 minutes. I'm not reading all this. All that we need to know, among this giant spiel he's going to give me, is that he's going to ask me a question. He's going to try to sell me insurance. I don't know whether I have to buy the insurance or not. I think I will, just to get him to quit harassing me. But this is what I want, right here, is I want to set the day of the week that Red shows up to Friday. Because all the days that I have routed, most of the days that I have routed in this challenge... Jeez Louise. Oh, you are busting my chops. Absolutely busting these puppies. Yes, hey, so no sweat, right? This guy's got problems. This guy's got serious issues. Anyway. I have put thoughts into my plans for the grim, inevitable future. Agree. I've been the victim of frauds, scams, con jobs, or pyramid schemes. Agree. If hurt or sick, I have a plan for the inevitable, awful outcome. Disagree. Yeah, bad news. Real bad. You got big problems. Want to hear them? Here we go. Alone. No plan. No safety net. Know what happens then? Right. Bad things. Listen, I'm going to be blunt. The profile, you fit it. To a T. I mean, bang. You need insurance. Not tomorrow. Not after breakfast. Now. Alright, fine. I'll buy his insurance, but all that really matters out of this is that we set the day that Red shows up to Friday, because that's the day that I had planned to go to for all, or most of the days in the future of this challenge. So that they could, of course, I can get something from Red while I go to this date to look for these fishes or bugs. Clever, right? Alright. Now he can stop harassing me. Okay. Nothing. And 3 wilted flowers. I've got a legitimate career later on. Yeah, but I don't know. I always kind of held it against him that this was his job in Wild World. Never really got over the fact. All the games in the future, no matter how legitimate he presents himself, I never like him. I mean, you need to have characters that you don't like. Ew! See? Like that, for example. Yuck! Lazy fucking hog. Get out of here. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, you need to have characters you don't like. You gotta keep a chip on your shoulder about some things. Another red Cosmo. I'm sure that one more red Cosmo is exactly what I need. That's exactly what I need. I think you need more flowers. I think I do too. I think you're exactly right. Copper and Bookraft flowers? I don't think they do. They have "You Are Here" shirts, as we learned in City Folk. Or is that in Wild World? No, but again, it's not more flowers is the issue. It's just, like, flowers just don't breed in this game. It's super weird. Or at least they need a lot of encouragement. They need some damn blue chew or something, man. Because it's like it's not like I don't even want to dig these, or I don't even want to like move them over there. I just want to get rid of them. I just want to get rid of them. There's no point in adding more flowers to that pile. You're telling me that the amount of flowers that I have isn't enough? It's not. I would not believe it. I don't believe it. Give them a Las Vegas gas station pill. They need some, man. They need some. I don't see my... Oh, never mind. There's a Goroid? A tall Dingloid? Oh, that was my fossil. I was gonna say, I can't find my third fossil today. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, melons! What do we got here? I knew I saw something. I knew I saw something on you. Alright, that's all the unscheduled things done. The things that I didn't particularly have a time period that I wanted to get, just hoping that I come across them. And we did. Cool. I feel utterly refreshed, like I just stepped out of a spa. What? Fleas? Why would you say such a rude thing? I would never have fleas. Aight. Damn, ungrateful, for real. I mean, I'm not complaining. I got what I came here for. Well, not even. I got the flea before I got the stupid hybrid. Ridiculous is that? It's not the pick things up button. Just with the pick things up button. It's like Richard Nixon. I saw the last fossil by where you planted the red cosmos. 1 second, Leathers. 1 second. Ah. Sneaky. Thank you. God damn it. You couldn't have known that that was a gyroid, so I'm not mad, but still. Game where I feel like they are rare. Every other game, I feel like you come across them all the time. New Horizons done fucked them up, though. It's the only game where I'm like, I dread having to get one. All these other games, it's just reasonable to think that you will get it eventually. I was just revisiting my past a bit. Now what? I was thinking about Brewster. He had a rough life. I was wondering if this is one that I saw already. Compared to this town, it was a gargantuan city, and you know, big city life. Land was savagely expensive, and taxes astronomical. And dear Brewster was having a hard time making ends meet at his shop. Oh, that's it? Oh, there was more to that. Alright, 3 fossils and a flea. Sounds like a riddle. Yes. Terra Skull. I think I already got a Terra Skull, yeah. Unfortunate. Manifesting a 3 out of 3. It's pretty unlikely at this point, because I actually have exactly 50% of the fossils. 26 of 52 donated. So it's pretty unlikely that we'll get a 3 out of 3 at this point, but maybe. I'd take a 2 out of 3, though. Stego Skull. Stego Skull is new, so that'll be 63. That's actually the first piece of the Stegosaurus. Cool. Alright, 1 out of 2. Aye. Triceratops Skull, also new. Okay, dude, yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Triceratops Skull, and that's actually the last piece of the Triceratops. Nice. And 63 total things donated. Sorry, 64 total things donated. That's over a third of the way there. I'm simply awash in joy. This herbivore was one of the last remaining dinosaurs. This quiet giant is easily recognized by its 3 horns and its large collar. The bone in that collar was designed to build more muscles in the neck. Yes, as a result, the biting power of this creature was something to behold. Hell yeah. Alright, and then the flea. Or is this the thing that he has, like, a freak-out reaction to? Who? What have we here? Nah, I think it was the, It must have been the cockroach that he had a special dialogue for. Heed my words, Dagnel. Bathe often. Wash yourself thoroughly and shampoo regularly. Allow yourself to become filthy and fleas move in. Blah! The very idea. Now I feel itchy. Nah, I don't know. I really feel like it's only the cockroach. The tarantula would make sense as well, but no, I only remember it for the cockroach. Alright, I'm giving this hybrid one more day before I just give up. I can't give up. I need it eventually, but like, goodness gracious, man. I can't be here all damn day trying to get it. I can be here all damn tomorrow trying to get it, but not today. Ooh, that was pretty good. Ooh. Nah, a little flaccid at the end there, but that's alright. Alright, one more day. It's not something to do with, like, time traveling using the in-game clock. I don't think so, because when I did the Blue Rose Challenge, I'm pretty sure I used the in-game clock. Sunday. Now. Now. Try Lengad. I don't think Lengad will provide me any more luck. But that's how you know I'm getting desperate, when I'm trying stupid shit like playing my other character. Maybe. Why not be here all damn both days? Because I got shit to do. More, like, why don't they... Oh my god, they're all dying! They're all dying! Every single one is dying! There's not a healthy flower in sight! Oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous! This just is so bad! I'm gonna do all this, and the peacock's gonna take, like, no time to show up. Watch. All this to wait, like, 2 minutes to get the peacock that ultimately becomes of all this. That'll be funny. What? In the HRA. What? 304 points. Wow. Is there like... I don't know, dude. Am I doing something wrong? I can't imagine I am, because one of you would have told me by now, right? Oh, my palm trees have grown, so I can start planting those. I don't think I'm going to do that today. Worry about that tomorrow. Oh, dandelions hiding back there. If you get rid of Lengad, does the game no longer give you spotlight items? Yeah, you need a second character to get spotlight items. Really weird. Don't know why. I haven't actually seen any spotlight items yet. I think they get announced on the board here, so maybe I just haven't been checking the board. There's a point special. That's just putrid. Why would he write that? Wow, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, no spotlight items yet. Don't... The stupid cherry, just eat it. Oh, just eat them all, I don't care. Lengad, are you serious, man? I mean, that dude is... We all knew that that dude was messed up. Are any of us really that surprised? Are you 100% AC and H when my ass is cold and rotted in deep underground? And I mean like rotted. Thoroughly decomposed. When I've become the plant matter that sprouts from above my grave is when I will 100% AC and H. Nobody wants to see. You think you might want you think you want me to 100% AC and H. I promise you don't. I promise you don't. I promise you don't. You don't want to see me go and get every villager's picture. You don't want to see me do that. You don't want to see me get Smile Isle for helping villagers 300 times. You don't want to see me do that. You don't want to see me get every furniture and every furniture variety. Every clothing item and every clothing item variety. You don't want to see me do that. You think you do, but you don't. I've watched you do many things. You've watched me do many things, and yet, you still don't want to see me do that. Yes, we do. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. I sure as hell don't want to do it. And you don't want to watch me do something that I don't want to do. Because that's not fun, is it? That's not fun. We want to see you do that. No, you don't. I didn't get a fossil? I thought I had all of them. Oh, I think because I got the pitfall for the last one. Sure. Dimetrodon tail. Yep, that's new. Cool. 65. Dimetrodon. A tail. Now we just need the torso for that. Don't do it as a challenge. Just an island that you work on regularly. I don't want to do that. Patchy tail. Don't need that. That's a duplicate. Alright. I think that's it for me today. No hybrids. Just crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'll look a little bit, do a little bit of research. I also haven't been checking for axes from the store, so I'm just completely focused on this hybrid. So I should probably do that before I go as well. But yeah, like I don't know, man. Something's weird with that. What if you 100% Animal Crossing GameCube? I don't want to do that. I don't want 100% any Animal Crossing game. I thought you were gonna eat your mic for a second. I was thinking about it. I was greatly thinking about it. Boy, I was thinking about it. Really hard too. Close the game. Please close the game. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your day. Join the Discord, ! Discord, and I'll pause the timer at 6 hours, 11 minutes, and 16 seconds. Okay. And yeah, drop a follow if you enjoyed the stream. Subscribe on YouTube. Join the Discord, Discord. Best way to keep up with me and get notified when I go live. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all when I decide to stream next. See you.